What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Purple and Gold Perspectives podcast. I'm your host, Mike Javid, and today we're going to be discussing the Lakers' rough loss against the Houston Rockets tonight. Game 4, Rockets get a big time 115-96 win. And to be completely honest, the score kind of felt closer than the game really was. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it. Obviously, before the series, I predicted Rockets in 5. That was completely wrong so far. But tonight was kind of how I envisioned the series going for most of the games. Like Rockets just pressuring the Lakers and LeBron as he's 41 years old. There's only so much a 41-year-old man can do, and that was shown tonight. We'll get right into that as well. Um, it was the same starting lineups as last game. KD rolled out, and then Austin Reeves. Though I did think the right call probably was to have him play just so he could get those reps, and also just to take some pressure off LeBron. He's been playing a lot recently. He's been playing just a lot of minutes recently, obviously, as Luka and Reeves have been sidelined. But I thought Reeves could have really helped our half court offense tonight, and Lakers obviously Reeves sat out. He didn't feel 100%, which I get, and Rockets just took advantage. Matchups were pretty much the same for both sides to start off this one. Amen on Luke Kennard, Easton on LeBron, Şengün on Aiden, Reed Shepard on Rui, and then Marcus or Jabari Smith Jr. on Marcus Smart. And then for the Lakers, LeBron on Jabari Smith Jr., Aiden on Şengün, Kennard on Easton, Rui on Amen Thompson, and Marcus Smart on Reed Shepard. But overall tonight, like first quarter, the game was close for a bit. It wasn't like fully out of reach. Obviously, it's the first quarter, but you could kind of get a feel where this was gonna go. As the Lakers did get off to a nice start defensively, but like their offense just wasn't. It was their worst offensive first quarter, and definitely their worst overall first quarter. This series, like they were averaging 35 points in the first quarter for the first 3 games. Tonight they only had 21. They had 7 turnovers and only 2 assists. Um, they were getting to the line a bit, had 9 free throw attempts, which is cool. But Houston was just pressuring the Lakers just from the start of this game to the end of it, and Lakers couldn't really recover. Şengün got off to a great start. He had 8 points in the first quarter, and problem is though early fouls. Reed Shepard had 2 in the first, and then Thompson 2 in the first. And then for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes had 2 early fouls. LeBron did get going early. He had like his first bucket of the game, but after that, like he only had one more shot. It was a garbage time layup, or a garbage time bank shot in the fourth quarter during the second half of this one. So from that point on, he only took one shot in the first quarter, though he had 4 free throw attempts. Only 4 points the rest of the way after the first, which is unacceptable. But not really much else to say about that first quarter. Marcus Smart 3 turnovers just not good, and yeah, the Rockets just played better, but the Lakers obviously were still in it. Second quarter though is where this game started to get a little bit rough. I thought for the Lakers, Bronny James actually came in, gave them some really solid production in this one. But like just some lazy passes in the second quarter. Aiden was getting going in this one. He had 13 points in the second quarter, but it's just rough. Like the offense was better, but you still had 6 turnovers in that quarter. So 13 turnovers first half, that's not going to get it done, especially when you're not hitting threes. Lakers only hit 1 3 in the first half. That was from Rui Hachimura. The Rockets offense was they still won the quarter by 4. They were up by 9 at halftime. They were just felt like they were hitting shots or playing great defense. Felt like they were up by more than 11, but But like, yeah, or excuse me, they were up by 9 at halftime, 56 to 47. But it really felt like they were up by more than that. Amen Thompson, once again, was just great on both ends of the floor tonight. Uh, he had 9 points in the second quarter, so he got going. Shingun cooled off a bit. He did miss. He did miss a bunch of free throws tonight, and they're pretty much all of Houston's free throws. Like we can just look at the stats. He missed literally all of Houston's free throws tonight. So the Rockets, they were 25 of 31 from the line. Shingun was 7 for 13. So that's pretty interesting. But like in the second quarter, the Rockets, they went up by the Lakers still cut the lead to 3 late in the second quarter, but the Rockets didn't go on a big run to end it. They're up by and they got up by surprisingly they were never oh no, they were up by 11 with 53 seconds left. Third quarter though, it was just the Rockets from the jump. Like Reed Shepard hits multiple threes, and the Rockets they extend their lead to 17, and it's just feeling like it's not the Lakers' night. You like I thought this night would come in Game 3. It felt like the Rockets' game to win, and they completely sold. But in this one, like the Lakers just didn't play well at all. The Rockets had probably their best game of the series. Actually, not probably, definitely their best game of the series. And yeah, like every time the Lakers, it felt like they were getting some momentum, the Rockets would just would just end that. They did not let the Lakers get back in this one whatsoever. Aiden actually got ejected even after a great start. He was like the Lakers. He was the Lakers' best player tonight. But he got ejected with near the middle of the third quarter. And like while technically the Lakers, it wasn't over. It like kind of felt like the Lakers were just out of it. Uh, like the Rockets, they're up by 25 at the end of the third. So I also fan watching this. I'm just like JJ pulled the starters. It's all right. It's one game. We'll be all right. And yeah, nothing really happened much in the fourth quarter. Just more of the same. Rockets went up by as much as 28. Aaron Holiday a couple threes. I will say, Lakers garbage time unit actually played pretty well. That's I guess the one positive of this one. Adu Thero had a nice dunk. Did get ejected though, which was annoying as kinda. But yeah, Lakers bench actually played pretty well. Cut like to 17 at one point, and they were kind of gaining momentum. Actually, caused Houston to call timeout. But then the Rockets got an 8-0 run, and they just ended. At that from that point on, it felt over. Even though the Lakers lost by 19, it felt like they lost by 30. So honestly, I don't really have like much to say about the actual game. I thought actually Vando played some great minutes in the fourth quarter, so good for him. He might see some more run game 5. But like the Lakers' defense just wasn't good. The offense wasn't good. They just weren't good in any aspects of this one. Especially in the third quarter, their offense was garbage. He had 7 turnovers, 8 of 20, 1 of 7 from 3. So like when you're shooting 22% from 3, 5 for 22, you have 23 turnovers. You're not going to win a game in 2026. Anyways, though, let's read the lines for this one. Uh, I don't really think I'm just gonna go over the guys who played real rotational minutes. We'll start off with the Lakers. We'll start off with Bronny. 15 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Had 4 assists, which was cool. He had a couple of nice ones in the second quarter. I think he like got inside, got into the paint, and kicked it out to Rui for 3. That was a great one. And then I think he had a nice lob to Aiden as well. So he played some nice minutes in this one. Vando was good as well. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 of 6. Only 14 minutes though, so I think he could probably play a bit more. We could have used his defense tonight, but his offense, obviously, he's not hitting shots. And I really like how him and Hayes are both sharing the floor together. Especially, there was one lineup, I believe it was like Luke Kennard, Bronny. Um, it was like Jake LaRavia, Kennard, I think Smart. I could be wrong. Then Vando and Hayes. Like that's just not gonna work. It might have been Bronny actually at the point guard. I'm not gonna lie. Jackson Hayes, 1 for 2. He had 4 fouls though. He was not good at all. Um, just just some silly fouls sometimes. It kind of pissed me off to watch that performance. Jake LaRavia, 6 points. I guess he was better than he was in game 3, but still not good. He was 2 of 5, had 3 rebounds. Um, Luke Kennard was also terrible. He had 7 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from three. I think he should be shooting more than 8 shots, personally. But also, he pretty hard to shoot more when Rockets are just getting offensive rebounds and they're winning the time of possession battle. Marcus Smart, I thought his defense was actually pretty good again. Well, it always is, but like he had 9 points, 3 of 8 from the field. He had 3 steals, 3 blocks, 5 assists, 4 turnovers though. That's not going to get it done. DeAndre Ayton, he had 19 and 10, so he was a dog. Sucks he got ejected because he was the Lakers' best player tonight. But yeah, just rough for him. Rui, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He's been great this series. Just hitting tough mid range shots tonight. Which so he was pretty good. Nothing much bad to say about him, though. I do think his defense could be better, obviously. And then LeBron, like he was just not handling pressure well at all tonight. He had 10 points, career low in the playoffs for a Laker, as a Laker, excuse me. 8 turnovers though, 9 assists, 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from three, 6 of 6 from the line. Like I said with KD the other night, game 2, you've got to be taking more than 9 shots if you're the team's clear best scorer. Like I understand you've done a lot. I understand he's exhausted, but like if you're playing, there's no excuses. I think that's how we should be judging players, honestly. I'm not gonna make excuses for him just because he's he's played a lot of minutes. Yes, he has. I'm not gonna get mad at him or anything. He's the only reason we'd be down 0-3 probably without him, but or we'd be swept right now already without him. But still, like I'm gonna obviously call him out when he's just not playing well. And I'm sure he knows he's not playing well as well. Like this was probably LeBron's worst playoff game as a Laker, and that's just a sad truth. And his defense wasn't even that good either. So yeah. For Houston, Clint Capella actually got a DNP, which is crazy. After all those comments those Aiden comments about how they're trying to make him Clint Capella, Aiden balled out tonight, got ejected, and then Capella's just a DNP. So that's how this series has been going. Dorian Finney-Smith, somehow a negative 13 in 19 minutes of action when your team won by 19. Wow. That's not a good sign. Uh, he didn't play well the eye test at least, but like I'm not the biggest plus minus guy as I've said, but that's just not a good sign. So he had 3 fouls. He had 2 points. Didn't do much. But yeah, Aaron Holiday, he actually had some nice defensive moments in this one, as most of the Rockets players did. Had 3 threes. So Holiday has actually been solid. He was solid tonight. But like he's just not I don't really think he's just that good of a backup point guard. pretty might be the wrong time to say that, probably is, but just wasn't good tonight. Or he hasn't been done much this series. Tonight was his best game of the series. Um, Josh Okogie was 2 of 5, 1 of 2 from three, had 3 steals, so and a +20. So Okogie was pretty damn good defensively. Like I've said, his shot, you let him shoot that. He hit one of those tonight, so good for him. Amen Thompson was a dog, best player for the Rockets tonight. 10 of 16 from the field, 23 points, 7 assists. His defense is just so good. Like he just does a great job whoever he's guarding. He can guard most players in this league. So damn athletic. He had a crazy catch. Just goes right back up. Somehow just puts it puts it in like a reverse layup. Just catches it, literally mosses I think Luke Kennard and just scores. It's ridiculous how athletic he is. It's ridiculous. It's kind of unfair, but he's just so much fun to watch, and I'd love to watch him if he wasn't just destroying my favorite team. Reed Shepard was also great. His best game of the series. 17 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from three. He's just a bucket. He's been struggling this series offensively, but Ime Udoka found a way to hide him defensively, and even when he's has to guard on ball, he was doing a good job tonight. So pretty impressed by him tonight. Alperen Şengün, he played pretty well. Though he did cool down in the second half. First quarter though, he was great. 19 points, really set the tone for the Rockets. 6 of 12 from the field, 6 rebounds. Just didn't have to do much, but just did enough to get them the win. Also, drawing fouls really well too. Jabari Smith Jr. was terrible. At least offensively, his defense was good. But 16 points, 4 of 15 from the field, 2 of 10 from three. Crazy how he's taking 10 threes. He should not be taking 10 threes. But he still made up for it. He got to the line 6 times. He had 8 rebounds, so he's aggressive, just played well. And he definitely cooled down from that fake shooting game in game 3. Cooled back to who he really is as a 3-point shooter. But he made up for it in different ways. Lastly, Tari Eason, he was also amazing tonight. 20 points, 5 steals, 8 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from three. That's a potential target for the Lakers this summer. And he was a +31. So without him, they're -12 plus minus, which just shows how impactful he could be to this team. His defense was great all night on LeBron, and he was just good offensively. In transition, he had some nice points, a couple buckets in the first quarter in transition. But yeah, shout out to him. He played really well. Lastly, I wanted to go over the 4 factors. Points in the paint. Lakers actually won by 8. So Rockets really just shooting threes well in this one. I think that's a big reason why they were able to get a win. Sorry about that. Fast break points. Rockets 23 compared to the Lakers 8. Bench points 38 to 20 in favor of the Lakers. That's probably just because of garbage time. Turnovers, Rockets had that. And then points off turnovers, Rockets won 30 to 19, and then 13 to 23 in favor of Houston for turnovers. Offensive rebounding, pretty even tonight, 10 to 11 in favor of the Rockets, so that's improvement. But then the Rockets were also just able to get more possessions, getting to the line, 25 for 31. And then they were also just hitting threes at a higher rate. They were 12 for 30, Lakers 5 for 22. So overall for game 5, how I'm feeling, I'm not really that worried. Uh, I think Reeves should definitely be playing game 5. If he's not playing, I'm kind of worried. As it clearly means that his injury is not fully healed because you've got it. you've just got to play in Game 5. You cannot let the Rockets go back to Game 6 on their home floor down 3-2. That crowd's going to be electric in Game 6. You do not want that. It's going to be hell. I'd probably pick the Rockets to win Game 6 if that was the case. So Game 5 is a must-win for the Lakers. I don't love using that term, but, like, obviously for Houston, it's a must-win. They're going to have to play their A game. Lakers, though, you've got to come out strong, stronger than this, because tonight was embarrassing. I could get, like, really upset right now and just kind of rant, but it's Game 4. We're up 3-1. I'm still chilling. Game 5, though, if this happens, we're in trouble. I'll be just completely honest. We're in trouble. That's gonna do it though for today's episode. Appreciate you guys listening, and we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night, guys, or not good night, but as I'm recording this at night. But like, have a good day, guys. See you later. Peace out.